Hey folks, welcome back to the F3 channel. Hey, I'm H2 and I appreciate you joining me here. Just wanted to chat about a couple of things this morning. I'd like to know what you think about in terms of wealth and happiness and the mindset that it takes in order to achieve both of those simultaneously. So sometimes we think that the two go together. You know, maybe you're thinking that if I was wealthy, I would be happier. And while, you know, I can respect that particular position, I just like to offer up a few thoughts about that for us to maybe unpack it a little bit. Hey, so developing a wealth and happiness mindset is really about choice. So to get from where you are currently to where you want to be financially is about the choices that you make throughout your lifetime. It'd be great to win the lottery and all of a sudden become wealthy, but for most of us, particularly those of us that don't play, that's not going to happen. So we have to make prudent choices and decisions throughout our lifetime in order to get to where we want to be financially. Happiness, on the other hand, comes from a number of different sources that may or may not be related to wealth. Now, if you were wealthy, you have opportunity and choices in life that the person that's not wealthy wouldn't have. But that wouldn't necessarily make them happy or unhappy. What you should know is that wealth provides freedom. And what I mean by freedom is freedom to do whatever you want to do. That's kind of a misnomer. I think those people who are wealthy, they are probably tied to something more than people that are not wealthy, because when you find your path of generating wealth, you will become married to that particular path, and it'll take a pack of mules to move you off of that path. So in terms of freedom to get off of that thing, while you do have a choice, it's probably not going to happen. But I think you get the concept here, is that when you're wealthy, you can make choices. You can choose where you want to live. You can choose where you want to work. You can choose the people that you're going to be around. There are just a whole host of things that you would be able to choose that the person that's not wealthy might not have that kind of choice. Relationships. Personally, I think, well, at least for me, my happiness is derived from relationships with other people. I love business, I love money, I love finance, and I especially love people who want to talk about those things. But when I really evaluate what makes me happy, it is the relationships that I have with people. So, how does wealth come into that? Well, on a number of different levels. Sometimes I can provide information to people in terms of how to attain wealth, and it reciprocates in a relationship with that person in terms of me helping them out. So I like to help people. I like people to do things that they want to do, particularly if they're trying to achieve something in life. And so I just like to leave you with this thought that I believe wealth without happiness is a half life. So as you pursue where you want to go in terms of generating wealth for you and your family, don't forget to pursue happiness simultaneously. Otherwise, you're going to have a half life. All right? Hey, hopefully that'll help you. I'm H2 and I'm signing off.